Hi guys, welcome back to another video, and today we'll be talking about the new adjustment that they just released with Greatsword, and pretty much a lot of CCs are pretty much getting nerfed in this patch. Teiko said it earlier, and we're getting the changes right now. So without further ado, let's just check it out. Some of the SNS charges are getting nerfed from 11.6 to 9 meters. Chain hook are getting nerfed from 11.6 meters to 9 meters. And the mastery's distance has also been adjusted 0.75 meter. So essentially they're nerfing the base range of it. So essentially if you got any amplification like range, it's gonna get cooked a little bit, but it's not too much to the point where it's not usable anymore, because it's, in the end of the day, it's still a 9 meters cast spell. It's a 9 meter cast spell. They're only nerfing it by 2 meter. It's 20% range nerfed, but it's still usable. It's not like it's dead or anything like that. They don't nerf anything regarding like collision chance and collision resist and all that, so pretty much the meta is still going to be staying the same. The distance from mastery from charges, they're nerfing the precision dash. This is pretty much precision dash. They nerfed it from, this is a big nerf from Greatsword. They nerfed it from 12.5 to 9 meter, and the mastery effect that you have also get nerfed by 10%. So yeah, this hurts quite a lot in terms of like range, but it can get covered. It's not the end of the world. At the end of the day, I tried using a small like range precision dash and it's still usable. So yeah, I mean, you just can't go towards like a far distance in the back, but that's about it. Stun duration is getting nerfed by 0.5 seconds. Heavy attack stun is also getting nerfed for 0.5 seconds. The specialization nerfs from 1 second to 0.8. So essentially it's just a couple of, like, I would say the number is maybe somewhere like 20%. A lot of the nerfs are pretty much around like 20% value nerf. So yeah, stun duration is just adjust devastating smash from 2 seconds to 1.5 seconds. There's another spec for it from 0.5 seconds to 0.4 seconds. So they only nerf it by 0.1, but again, a lot of these numbers are adding up, but it doesn't change the fact that you're still getting chain stun. So I don't know if this is a way to nerf the stuns, or yeah, I mean, again, I don't know how I feel about this. We should definitely see it, but I think it's still in the favor of Greatsword and CC chance people. So yeah. Dagger, they pretty much increased the Moonlight Slash for 50%. Thunder Spirit, they're buffing it more, 100% more damage against monsters, so more buffs towards Dagger in PvE. The adjusted distance for Shadow Strike, again, gap closer, they reduced the Shadow Strike from 12 meters to 9 meters. So they're nerfing a lot of like gap closer pretty much in this case. Gap closer and CCs. The mastery effect is getting reduced too, so yeah. Okay, the next one is their mark of that is essentially Fatal Stigma. They're pretty much buffing Fatal Stigma for a bit. They're buffing it for a little bit. They buffed it for monster damage too. So a lot of the Dagger buff, which is, I don't know if they should do this, but this is a lot of PvE buffs, so I don't really mind about PvE buffs. But this one is a PvP buff. But I mean, people don't really use Fatal Stigma anyway, so I don't really care. Talon maximum damage increase, Cloak of Stealth. They're nerfing stealth, so essentially one of the CCs too is getting nerfed. I mean, technically you can consider this as CC, but yeah. Stealth duration has been adjusted, they're nerfing it for 1.5 seconds. So you can't go perma invis a lot of, I mean, you still can go perma invis a lot, but yeah, duration is getting nerfed. We'll see how it affects daggers. Crossbow, base damage is adjusted. This is rapid fire is quick fire. Damage is now amplified against 100% against monsters. Talent's damage bonus has been changed from 20 to 30%, and the player target bonus has been removed. Essentially, they're buffing this skill for PvE a lot more, but in terms of the PvP, they're nerfing it just a little bit, but it's not that crazy. I think, I mean, the base damage is getting adjusted, and the bonus damage buff is gone, so we'll see. We'll see how it affects it. I think the Glass Cannon Scorpion is still going to be thriving. I don't think, like, they're doing way too much damage anyway. I don't think they're gonna get affected by these nerfs. Attack distance adjusts for Nimble Leap from 5 meters to 4 meters. Not the craziest changes. A lot of the longbow buff, pretty much. Snipe, it's getting a little bit buff. Wind demonstration, I'm not really familiar with longbow's changes. Binding arrow. Oh, they nerf bind duration again, they're nerfing like CC duration pretty much. Yep, another nerf on bind duration. But yeah, staff. Pretty much a lot of the PvE buff too on longbow, so they want to make longbow a little bit more viable, I guess, in PvE. Staff. Another nerf on CC. Another nerf on CC from 4 seconds to 3 seconds, from 6.3 seconds to 4.9. Ice Spear, again, another CC thing. They're reducing it for 3 to 2.5 seconds. So essentially, a lot of this update are pretty much like they just want people to have less CC in their thing. But nerfing the duration doesn't necessarily mean helping with that. Because in the end of the day, you're just gonna get thrown a lot of bullshit on your way. This definitely helps, but I think building CCRS is definitely way better than like trying to rely on these changes. I think if you're glass cannon, your life is not gonna change at all. I think if you're glass cannon without CCRS, you're still gonna be overwhelmed by a lot of these changes. But yeah, fixing the rate damage and only applying 2 times. This is lightning strike. Frost smoke. This is fix an issue while rolling arrow keys was defend after using the skill. Poor network connection will cause you to move in the correct direction. This is smoke screen, right? I don't know what happened with this. No, this is not smoke screen. This is some staff bug, I guess. They're just putting it back properly. 1 sleep duration getting nerfed from 6 seconds to 4.6. Spear guild rush has been adjusted. The distance getting nerfed a lot from 16 meter to 12 meter. Again, I feel like it's around like 20%. 20% pretty much like duration on CC and distance on CC. So a gap closer, I mean. Cross slash, this is rising slash from 12 meter to 9 meters. So the Lulu can't go crazy. I mean, it's still a lot of distance. Like, I don't think it's gonna change anything in the end of the day. Stun duration. It's getting adjusted. Oh, this is spear stun. This is the collision one that I'll show you the picture of it. Pretty much it nerfs from 2.9 to 2.28. And they're adjusting some satellite effect. It looks like they're just reworking satellite as a whole. Pretty much now they're gonna put satellite back on where it's supposed to be, but you just can't stack shield. So you can kind of stack your satellite effect for more damage. So they're kind of putting it back as a PvE destroyer in terms of like Expo Orb. Expo Orb party is gonna go back, but again, I don't know how this affects it because from the text it looks like they're getting buffed, but we don't know by how much, and this definitely needs some testing. So they're buffing these mastery points for satellite copy. Now you don't need to consume 10 spec points anymore. You can just consume 7. Interstellar, there's a stun duration on mastery on Orb. Pretty much they nerfed that too. Again, every single CCs are getting nerfed. It's not just GS, it's not just SNS. Every single one. So yeah. They're just buffing Tevent, and that's about it. That's about it for PvP changes. Yeah, I would say this is good work, but again, it's not major. But will it change anything? I really don't think so. I mean, you still need to build CCRS if you want to like just play around with it. The problem is right now, if you want to build CCRS, you need to have 70 fortitude in order to build CCRS because of how a lot of the amount of collision chance, the amount of stun chance you get, the amount of bind chance you have. So the number is just inflated and you just gotta adjust with that. And if you build that, you lose damage. But yeah, that's about it for me today. And I'll see you guys in the next one, guys. Bye.